And tomorrow evening's lecture on haemoglobin, the breathing molecule, begins at 4:40 tomorrow. Linda Carter twirls into action on BBC1 shortly as Diana Prince and Wonder Woman in the feature film The Return of Wonder Woman. Here on 2, in a minute, Michael Redgrave and Michael Dennison star with Edith Evans in the famous story about the importance of being earnest.
Programmes for Thursday, New Year's Day on BBC2. At 7:55, the traditional New Year's Day concert from Vienna with the music of the Strauss family. At 9:05, a celebration of the many talents of the late Joyce Grenfell.
Life down there in Mulgar Street was rich, all right. We all knew what went on and where. Up here, looking out the window makes you feel so queer. You can't see what goes on from here. Look like a lot of ruddy ants down there.
Man Alive at 10:05 follows up an earlier report on some elderly Merseyside victims of violence, joining them on a special day out in London. At 10:50, another chance to see Genesis at the Lyceum. And at 11:30, Jean Harlow and Clark Gable in Red Dust.
How many times have I told you to let down those curtains?
What's the matter? Afraid I'll shock the Duchess? Don't you suppose she's ever seen a French postcard?
Programmes for the evening of New Year's Day on BBC2.
Now on BBC2, the film version of Oscar Wilde's classic comedy, The Importance of Being Earnest.
People out.
I find I like. Yes,
Joyce Grenfell, tonight at 9:05 on BBC2.
And now on BBC2, 100 Great Paintings continues with this week's theme, The Language of Colour. Tonight, Richard Cork talks about Improvisation 6 by Kandinsky.
Tomorrow on BBC2, The Tales of Hoffmann. This new production, which comes live from Covent Garden, has been staged for the Royal Opera by the distinguished film director John Schlesinger.
Hoffmann was offered to me. I didn't choose to do it. It just happened to come up at a time when I said, well, maybe after spending a long time making a movie, this is just what I'd like to try as an opera, and this is the moment that I think I must make space for it in my life.
The role of Hoffmann is played by the Spanish tenor Plácido Domingo.
He's not only one of the great singers of our era, he's also an extraordinarily intelligent, bright, adaptable man. I mean, never once during these rehearsals have I had a feeling from him that, oh, I've done this before twice this year.
The Tales of Hoffmann, live on BBC2 tomorrow, beginning at 7 o'clock.
And, of course, that programme can also be heard in stereo on Radio 3. On BBC1, in a minute, Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman star in Papillon, a dramatic reconstruction based on the true story of Henri Carrière, sentenced to life imprisonment in the French penal colonies for a murder he didn't commit. Here on 2, we look back over the life and career of Joyce Grenfell.